Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me Ashni and today I'm here with a new video. So guys, as you already know that pre-boards are just around the corner, so join me to study for like straight 7 hours. And yes, so here it goes. Basically my day started at 7:30 and I sat down to study around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was doing math sample paper. This was a new sample paper that I started. I have completed the old one. And yes, so this was quite productive session because basically it was morning, so I did it quite fast. So here I was just refilling my A4 size sheet ka stock, and basically I did maths for about like 2 hours, 1 hour 40 minutes 20 minutes pehle, then I took a 40 minutes ki break, and then I did it again for like almost 40 to 50 minutes. So yes, rounded off to 2 hours. So yes. Okay, so right after that I started with analyzing my science sample paper. I was just going through my mistakes and try to figure out the answers, and this was my science sample paper 2. And yes, so it took me a lot of time to find the marking schemes, but somehow I found it. Then it was afternoon already, and here I was doing mineral energy resources wala chapter. As I've already told you कि मेरा SST का syllabus was on a lag. However, I have completed it, most of it. Only this geography का कुछ part is left, and one of that thing is this chapter. So here I was just going through the chapter and I did it for 1 hour, but after that I got extremely bored and I didn't felt like studying it. So yes, I left this chapter incomplete in the middle. And as I have told you guys that my schools are still going on, I am not going to my school for this entire week. Though while I was editing the video, it was already the next day, and the next day I had to go to my school for this like psychometric test that we had. It was basically a part of career counseling our school has organized for the 10th graders. So yes, here you go. And yeah, so I had to go to school, but I came back around 12:30 because I took a half day. And yes, so here I started to do science again. So basically I told you that I checked my paper in the morning, and it was a very lengthy process. I just realized that why it takes so much time for teachers to check the paper, provided I did do the questions that I got wrong again. So I think it was worthwhile. Lot of stuff while the answers to all the questions that I got wrong. And yes, so I was just noting them down in my diary that I've maintained for science, especially for chemistry, because in chemistry I tend to do a lot of silly mistakes. So here I was just noting them down. And okay, so I continued to do this for like about 1.5 hours. And yeah, I'm not sure about the exact timing. I'll just share it later. I'll just write it down on the video. And the reason why I had to stop was this: the light went and I just freaked out. So after that, actually I did some revision for physics. Here I just revised light wala chapter. I didn't read the NCERT. However, as I told you, I make very detailed book notes. Like book ki side pe I've written almost everything. So I just read that, and that was a very good revision. After that I made myself some oats. And yes, then next I found the answer key, like the marking scheme for the second sample paper. After so much hard work, I couldn't find it in the morning. So actually this was my break time, and suddenly I found it. And here I wanted to show you guys this thing that came across me, that CBSE has actually released the timetable for grade 10th and 12th. So now, as I told you, I found the marking scheme, so I decided not to take the break and rather check my paper. So here I was checking my another sample paper. This was quite lengthy and it took me like about 20 minutes. It was faster than the morning because there were more like 2 markers and stuff, so it was easier, and most of them were right. Though the sample paper that I checked in the morning, I messed up a lot in that. But yes, so now here I started with SST ka sample paper. I know like some parts of my geography are not done, but they barely add value, because I think they are barely going to come for 2 to 3 marks पूरे 80 marks में. मैं पढ़ के जाऊँगी उन्हें प्री बोर्ड से पहले, but however I decided to do an SST sample paper. I am not sure कि जो मैं sample paper कर रही हूँ ये CBSE के main sample paper है या additional, because the school is sharing it with us. So yes, I'm just doing it, and that's all for today.